Good evening, Namaskar. This is Engineer Suraj Singh speaking from Bharat, India, and this is November 9th, 2020. I am this time going to talk about COVID-19 in Bharat, India. I am presenting to you a file, analytical file based on worksheet. I have provided video to you previously also, but today I worked again, collecting as much data as possible, and I have gone through some data from my Facebook records and put here, gathered here, reflected in this worksheet data between 31st August 2020 to this day, today, November 9th, 2020. This data 2020, that is September 9, 2020. Now, you see, this is an Excel file. I did not convert it to PDF because I wanted to share procedure of Excel file with you here. And if you see size of this file, it's here up to this. I'll just blow it up so that you can see better in your approach. This is file of COVID-19. You see here serial number, then there is report day, and then population remark, and then population, which is indicative only because I don't have any particular information, so I'm writing population indicative only. Percentage daily tests in relation to population. Total test update in numbers. Percentage total tests done divided by population to get percentage. Remaining population to be tested in percentage. Daily tests conducted in numbers. Percentage that is daily over total tests. Infection update. Infection divided by, infection divided by, you can say, total tests done. Infection, I mean to say positive, that's called infection here. And daily positive numbers and daily positive tested in percentages. It is daily positive divided by total tests numbers. Death updates, daily deaths numbers. Now you might have noticed that I have put yellow highlighter here in this column, in this column, in this column, in this column, in this column. This highlighted portion indicates that this area means free cell. For example, I have taken this information here, that is free information. Others are not free, they are linked. I use this data in total test update numbers, that is from Government of India Bharat Sarkar website. That website is, I have already given my government, that is given in this file number. This is my government.in/ that is COVID-19, that's web address of government website. I rely on that. This is also linked, so this also from government website, daily tests conducted, and this infection update is also from that website of government, and daily positive numbers also from that government portal, and this deaths update is also from that. You might be noticing that I have daily posting this information in my way on Facebook, in my story as well as post both, and you might have noted that. But now this is something different. I'm trying to project you on Excel rather than PDF, means what I have done. This is very important information. Yesterday, I think yesterday or other day, I gave you only some I think 12 days or something like that. I think it is 51 number. Today in that there was 12 numbers, so that's very limited information. So I gone through archives of my Facebook, try to get information because the other record on that website doesn't give other records from government. So what I did, I worked today early morning for a couple of hours and gather this information, insert it in these cells. It's very comprehensive file, and you cannot say that this is I just got up to 31st August, not before that, because I'm not finding information from my Facebook, because Facebook has converted to new design from classical design. So I have no way, because whatever I could gather, and now whatever I'm going to just discuss with you analytical understanding what I have about this data. This data is very crucial. I mean to say, everybody should understand what this data speak. Neither government nor Mr. Government will tell you. It's very important point. What this data speaks, that is to be understood in analytical way, so that we can't be misinformed by newspapers or by television channels news or by government itself, because government is misinforming everything. So I won't take much time for this video, because after this video I will do another work on video, that's engineering. So it's already 5:29. I'll just take, I think, not more than half an hour to cover this all. So it's a brief video. Now what I say, I start these columns. I spoken to you there. I say Bharat, India, government, and that is COVID-19 comparative study from this date. This is August 31st and November 9th. And there you see total. You can see total 16 columns in this, and titles of these columns, headings of these columns, I've told you. This is website, that is government of COVID-19, that's in this cell. You can see references written here. Now government, my understanding is, my comment is, my suggestion is, my conclusion is, government of India is inefficient. Actually government of India failed, I can say. And you have seen some other comments here as well. And what it says that 1285 is giving here, which is minimum time required based on this average whatever is given here. And you are finding a chart here also, this chart that you can say, I can explode this chart so that you can understand what it is. It means testing chart. How many testing based chart where how many positive cases are seen. If you can see in this 51 period, you see how curve is moving. That is really very crucial point to understand why this curve is moving like this. Just before going further, I'll show you how this curve is. So this is x-axis, this number of days numbers, and this number say daily updates, daily number positives. So you see here how it is moving. You can see this. There is no regularity, there is no pattern. You can see how it's moving like this, and how they are trying to manipulate this. And you see here it's little below 10,000, and here you can see they have played and they have come to gimmicks here, and maybe they go further down. This is not right way, but they are doing that way. So I can't say what should I do. This is actually their game plan, government is playing with people, and I can't answer that why they are playing with people. So this is graphics of particular this column. You can say not all data, only this column which I am saying here, this column here. Well, this is that daily positive. This is important point, is daily positive. You can say daily positive, you can put in here. Daily positive, you can say here. Daily positive, you can say here. If you issue graphics, daily positive, COVID-19 positive, you can say COVID-19 positive, COVID-19 positive graphics curve, you can say curve. Alright, so COVID-19 is here, so I should say COVID-19, and this is, I can say that this is, I will highlight here the title, and it's that. So this is, I can say 14 here, this COVID-19 positive curve. You must understand this point, it's very important. And then I'll update this whenever I get information, I will update this. Now let's go further. What I actually try to say, the first point is, the serial number, that's 1 to 51, means 51 cases are there, including today, that is 9/11. So this is, we go 9/11, 8/11, 7/11, 6/11, 5/11, 4/11, 2/11, and 1/11, and 31/10, and 30/10, and then 29/10, and then 28/10, and 27/10, and 26/10, and 25/10, 24/10, 23/10, 22/10, 21/10, 20/10, 19/10, 18/10, 17/10, 13/10. Some are missing there. I couldn't get information, so don't worry about that. 12/10, 11/10, 10/10, 9/10, then 8/10, 7/10, 6/10, 5/10, 4/10, 3/10, 2/10, 1/10, 39, then 9, 29, 9, 28, 9, 11, 9, 10, 9, 9, 9, 8, 9, 7, 9, 6, 9, 5, 9, 4, 9, 3, 9, 2, 9, 1, 9, and 31, 8. Now in this case, after 12th of 9th, here, this 10, 9, after 11, 9, and there is no 9, only 28, 9, because in this period 11, 9 to this day I was in hospitalized, so I did not go to get any information, so this is missing just for that reason. And other reason is this information is assumed in this case, because just this information I assumed in this case, because I did not have this yes, that's out there, this information I assumed, but because of this one here, assume, and other information which is in box, this is box here, and this is box here also, and other where it's highlighted, this all is from government web portal. It's nothing to do with me, I just the collection of data, and all other is Excel work. You can see formula because file is here. For example, this is date, this is assumed, this is the total population. I consider 130 crore, and this all same. You can say 130 crore is free cell, then there's a linked cell D5, 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 and it's moving at D5 all the way. You can see that the rest with this, and then you can say this is percentages. So in this case, I have taken I5. I is here daily test conducted in numbers, or D5. D5 is population indicative. So how many tests you done in relation to population? This is percentage here and multiply. So it is very small. You can say every daily this 0.038%, 0.038, like that, 0.08 is very, very small percentage. And like this, for example, yesterday it was 0.078%, and before, not yesterday, 0.064%, and before yesterday it was 0.092. So this is like, this variation, actual complete variation. Now total test update is how much, that's from website. So I have nothing to do in this. I just collected the information, whatever right or wrong here from this website. I did not make any formula on that, because there's no need. I don't have continuous states here, so formula won't work. So I did not convert this to formula. Now percentage total test percentage total test divided by population, and as this one means percentage total test was here, the daily daily total test percentage here, total test here, and how many tests we conducted every day, and across population, that is a relation with total tests and so far, and divided by population to get percentages. So that's number one. F5 is total test update is here, and D5 is update is not total, it's total update, and total population here. So formula is F5 is this, and D5 is this, 100 multiplication, you get this. So this all is a result, means, and you can't change it, this is not in the hands, but this is result, we have to interpret that. That's very important point. And then remaining population to be tested, we have to see what is population available after what who are tested, percentage of that is, so it is, we have 100 population, and it minus this already tested. So this is on that day how many people are left. So here is 90.879 left till today. 9.879% left, means 9 point some percentage is, you can say 9.121% left. 9.12% is tested, and this is left. This is what is formalized. And then we go to this one, daily tests conducted, that is information from whatever they give, and then percentage daily total tests, how many percentage of daily divided by total tests, daily test and total test. So let's see, I5 is daily test, and F5 is total test, divide by this, and you'll get percentages here. So this is percentages, varying percentages, and for example it's 0.77 yesterday. Let's go to other one, infection update. That's also how many people have been infected so far, and that says is from website. That means I have the contribution here, only writing here the infection inspection divided total tests, and means how much infection inspection, and that is a K5 infection, and F5 is here divided by total test update. So you can say infection percentage is this. So it's also varying, you can see it's varying, and here 7.21 on 8th evening, and also here you can see daily positive. Here is also from website, daily positive, and there's a variation in that. We'll discuss why variation is there. And then daily positive over number of tested, that is percentage here. This is find percentage here, daily positive percentages, and number of tested means how many people are positive among those who have been tested. Then this is data update, that's also from website. I have a contribution in that, and then just drive in from calculations how many people per day die. This is one part of this file. The one part of this file. So we go to other one now. This where I just again telling you, if I assume here, this is means highlighted here as well. Means this period, this data I could not get, so I just assume this approximately. Means in beginning they used to test 500,000 per day, then 600,000 and 7, like that you can approximately, and not exact one. So we now go to something else now. What is that? This data entry formalized, as I told before, this on 30th October and 31st October, there's same information given web, so there's some errors. So no problem, I take on that. There may be some difference in that. So what to do? I have no choice. I'm just reflecting. So I'm reflecting this also, because this also same. These two data are erroneous actually. One is okay, one is not okay. You can yourself see. This is 440, so This is how much means. You see how difference comes in. You can say not this and this other data here is that. So from that you can see what's right, what's wrong, and then you can now the point average of this is I've seen this 130 cross this average of above complete information, this average of about complete average of this and this also average of this column, and also averages here, all columns average. I have taken for purpose of interpretation and purpose analysis. So this is average column, and my question here is, in this case means you are saying as a can we wait for days, how many days, this is number of days, can we wait for 1285 days, that's question, and is it admissible or you have to reject it, you have to decide. I'm just giving you my submission, means what I understand from matrix. This is now matrix, a kind of matrix from this projection. What do you think about this? And according to this, today as 1285 is coming, that days numbers are required for testing complete, and it's around more than 3 years. You know that how many years it is, you can see yourself how many years it is. If you take this divided by 365, so it is 3.52 years. You may write here just for your reference, only how many years are required for this column, and this is required, there is 3.52 1 year. So can you wait for that? That public has to decide. I'm no one to say anything on that. It is public who has to decide. You have to decide. Can you wait for 3.5 year? That's a question mark here. Now what I'm saying is that this is very slow. This is daily tests conducted. This data says this data is total average here, and average here is this is 10,11,580. You can say 10,11,580 till today is average per day. Yes, though there's varying one, but we have just seen average is around 1 million, and very slow work testing speed, and it has been reduced actually, and very slow testing work and fabricated inconsistency data. Let us see what I'm talking. I'm saying is fabricated inconsistent data. You can see us now. This is very important one. Let us start from number 5. This date is this data is here. So in case you can say okay, let us say here, if you see here 69,921 78,357, then 8383 8383. This data I have taken from website, not calculated one. So you can say 69,921 this range, 78,357 8383 83341, then 86432 90632 9080, see 75809 89706 95735 97570. You see this, and 70589 80472, and you can say 80472 and 86821 81484 79476 75829 7444 61267 72049 78524 70496, and 73272 743 74383 66732 55342 63509 and 621 62212 61871 5572 46709 54044, and then also 55839 54366 53370 5 53705 0129 45148 364704389349881 4861 48268 and then it is 4696345231462534021047638576385 4567445693. You can see, if you see graphics of this I showed to you. This graphics means this graph is telling you there's no regularity in this case. You can see this graph. It's completely irregular. There's no, it seems there's no plan, there's nothing in this. You can even make it bigger for better clarification, for better understanding. Let us say like this, because you can export here is Excel, so there's no problem. You can say I will even title also. I don't know, the title is gone. I wrote some title. I think because I wrote the title there. So daily COVID. You can say let us shift this daily COVID-19 positive. So you can say, if I take it here down, if I take it here down here, you can see by blowing up this, you can see this, what is coming in. This is important point that we should understand, that you can remove this reservation. You can remove this part here, and I can delete this portion, just very clear here, and this is that, and this I can say delete. So you can say daily positive COVID-19. You can use further blow it up, no problem. We can do it, so it's quite clear. There's no major confusion here. We can say that. Let's go further down so that it will be more and more clear to you, so you can see yourself how this is working. You see 1 3 5 7 9 11 13, the number of according serial number. This is, we started from 1 and go to 50, 49, 51, this 49, 50, 51. So you can see each day here is saying between somewhere 70,000 like this. So it's you can say here, see, start from here, it's going up, steep, up, down, and then it's like this, down, and then down, 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 and down, and down, and down, and down, and down, little coming up in distance. So this is really a question here. How can it be? How can it be? This is neither regular, it's completely irregular. Its curve is very, very, you can say it's a mountain, it's a valley, means this mountain, that is this mountain, this is a valley, this mountain again, this is a valley, this slope down, and this is valley, mountain, valley, steep slope, then valley, like this, valley, valley, valley. How it's not possible? Means there's something wrong here. This data is manipulated data. That's what I'm trying to say to you. It's complete wrong. And so I say, we can see here, you can say it was 69921, then it came down to 60, it came up, it is to 78, then 83, 83, 83, 86, and 95, 735, 89 to 95, the 96, 97, and then suddenly immediately down. This is not possible. 70 came down to 70, then rose again 80, then 86, then 81 down, then 79. Means there is some play here by government, which means if you see tests are done, daily percentage, daily update, dates update, and talking, you say infection total test, total test of infection update. So this is infection update, and daily total test conducted. Let's say this part, we imagine that we leave this part and see this one. You can see yourself. This test 11 lakhs here down, then again up, and then down, then up, little, then it's down, and again rising here, down. Means rising and down, rising and down. There's no consistency in approach. You can see whole column is like that. No one can say, no intellectual person can say that there is some professionalism here, and even data is wrong. As I said, they are just giving nonsense data, just give anything they want to give wherever it is. So this is point. If you see average, this average column here, and I have taken 130,000 according to information we have, and this point is very, you can say. So what we have to understand what I'm talking of. If we understood what we are talking of, that is very important point. So मैं थोड़ा हिंदी में बता दूं आपको कि बात करेंगे। ये जो फाइल है एक्सेल की मैं आपको प्रोजेक्शन में दे रहा हूँ, ये कोविड-19 जो भारत में है उसके ऊपर है। मैंने आज इसको तैयार किया है। इसमें 51 डे की इंफॉर्मेशन में दे रहा हूँ, 31/8/2020 से लेके और 9/11/2020 तक। बीच बीच में कुछ डेट गायब हैं, कुछ मेरी अपनी वजह से, मैं बीमार था या और वजह से जो इन्फॉर्मेशन क्लियर नहीं मिली, और कुछ ये हम ले नहीं पाए तो हम उसको एज्यूम कर रहे हैं प्रोपोर्शन में। और इसमें बहुत सारे कॉलम है, 16 कॉलम है इसमें, आप देख सकते हैं 16 कॉलम है। इनके जो अब इंग्लिश में लिखे हैं तो बोलने पड़ेंगे। भारत है हमारा देश, कोविड-19 इसकी हम अध्ययन कर रहे हैं, कंपेरिजन कर रहे हैं, और डेट जो हमारी है ये 31/8 से और 9 तो आज तक की, आज 9 तारीख 9 नवंबर। अब इसमें क्या है, पहला नंबर तो क्रमांक है, आप जानते हैं 51 क्रमांक हैं। जिस दिन रिपोर्ट किया आज की तारीख, और कुछ स्पेशल बात जो हमने यहाँ लिख दी है, जैसे ये लिखी है या यहाँ लिखा है एरर है, या हम कह रहे हैं जो पॉपुलेशन है देश की 130 करोड़, और उसके अलावा परसेंटेज निकाली गई है पॉपुलेशन के, जो तो टेस्ट हो रहे हैं उसके हिसाब से। जितना भी ये पीला डाटा आपको दिख रहा है ये हमने भारत सरकार की वेबसाइट से लिया है, जहाँ जहाँ हाईलाइटर है। हमारा अपना डाटा नहीं है ये, इसमें वो कैलकुलेशन इसके बेस पे हम कर रहे हैं। सो परसेंटेज टोटल टेस्ट डन और पॉपुलेशन कितनी है उसके हिसाब से हमने टोटल टेस्ट कितने किए और पॉपुलेशन कितनी है 4.9 ये परसेंटेज निकाली हमने, परसेंट का फॉर्मूला लगा के, और बाकी कितने 100 में से ये डिडक्शन इतनी आपकी बाकी है उस दिन। जैसे आप ये 90.8 में बाकी है। और यू कैन से डेली टेस्ट कंडक्टेड कितने हैं, डेली टेस्ट, ये हर रोज के टेस्ट, हमारा कोई मतलब नहीं है, जो साइट पे दिए जाते हैं हम लेते हैं। और इन्फेक्शन कितना हुआ, कितने लोगों को पॉजिटिव हुआ, तो वही अपडेट है यहाँ पर, कितनों को हुआ से ये है आपका मीन्स इन्फेक्शन कितने हुए, पॉजिटिव कितने हुए, अपडेट है उसके बारे में उस दिन। इन्फेक्शन टोटल टेस्ट डन कितने परसेंटेज, और हर रोज़ कितने आ रहे हैं, वो है कि एक तो ये आपका अपडेटेड है, मीन्स अपडेट हर रोज़ जो बढ़ता जाता है, और हर रोज़ कितने कितने पेशेंट आ रहे हैं वो यहाँ पर है। और यही एक कॉलम है जो प्रॉब्लम बता रहा है कि कहीं ना कहीं इसको ऑर्गेनाइज करने में सरकार फेल है। और डेली कितने टेस्ट पॉजिटिव आ रहे हैं, और टोटल कितने टेस्ट हो रहे हैं उसकी रेशो, डेथ कितनी है उसकी रेशो, और ये आपका डेली डेथ कितनी है ये आया। ये जितने हमने दिए हैं यहाँ, इन सब की एवरेज है 51 जो भी हैं उनकी ये एवरेज हर कॉलम में ये जहाँ लिखा है ये सब एवरेज है इनकी यहाँ पर। और बाकी हमने जो लिखा है यहाँ पर देखिए, गवर्नमेंट एज एन ऑप्शन, भारत सरकार तंदुरुस्त नहीं है, चुस्त नहीं है काम कर रहे हैं, और ढीली है, और सरकार फेल है। ये सरकार का रेफरेंस है पेज का। और यहाँ पर आप देखें, अगर अब हम पूछते हैं क्या हम इतने दिन इंतजार करेंगे, इतने साल, something has come. I think formula has gone there, is it? No, I don't think so. अभी दोबारा कर लेंगे, इसको कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। देखिए हमने क्या किया था एक्चुअली, यहाँ पे प्लस so many days डिवाइडेड बाई 365 भाग के उससे, तो ये आ गया, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है, तो आना ही था। अभी हम थोड़ा इसको मतलब आपको 3.52 ईयर्स 3.5 साल इंतज़ार करेंगे आप, ये आपकी मर्ज़ी है। इसमें क्या कहूँगा, अगर आप कर सके तो आप कीजिए, हमें क्या फ़र्क पड़ने वाला है। कौन जानता है, ये तो आपकी जो इन्फॉर्मेशन है उसके हिसाब से। और टेस्ट इज़ रिक्वायर्ड 1285 दिन चाहिए, 3 साल 3.5 साल चाहिए। क्या आप मानेंगे इस बात को या आप चेक करेंगे, आपको देखना है। और ये बहुत हल्का काम चल रहा है टेस्टिंग का, और ये सब डाटा जो दिया है गलत डाटा लगता है, बनाया गया है दिखाने के लिए कि हमारा कम हो रहा है। और ये कर्व आप देख रहे हैं, ये कर्व हर रोज़ का दिया है इस पर डाटा। देखिए किस तरह से मूव कर रही है, खेल खिलौने नहीं, कोई रेगुलरिटी नहीं है, कोई पैटर्न नहीं है, बस चले जा रही है। इधर देखिएगा, यहाँ वैली, यहाँ माउंट बनता है, हिल बनती है, ये हिल बनती है, फिर वैली आ जाती है, फिर हिल बनती है, फिर वैली आ जाती है, माउंटेन वैली माउंटेन वैली माउंटेन वैली mountain valley like this, there is no pattern. It's completely uneven as a natural mountains, nothing to do with management or organization. बड़ा अफसोस होता है जानकर। अब ये डाटा मैंने आप लोगों के लिए लाया, ये सोचिए कि आप कम से कम कुछ तो सोचेंगे इसके बारे में, कुछ तो समझेंगे, लेकिन नहीं समझेंगे तो मैं क्या करूँगा इसमें। My job I am doing and trying to collect this information and sharing with you. I think this is a kind of professional activity, and I also I'm teaching this way. I'm sharing with you how to use Excel. I did not convert it to PDF because I want to get both. If I use PDF, you cannot understand what I did. Here, if you can see, you can understand here. Dates are free and assume. Then, for example, this I just link this one to this cell, the 5, and if you see here, these are all formula here, all formula, everything is formalized, and this is very simple. There is no problem at all. You can see all formula are there in that. This is a function of Excel file, as well as my purpose is only to show you that government's not doing its job in wherever it's required. Just giving information of data is not adequate. They should understand why this data is coming like this. There's no work of analysis, nobody is studying, nobody reading. I think that there's no comment coming in with this news, or you can say information on their website. They expect people to do their job. Is not easy. You are doing their job. Yeah. So this was about COVID-19 status on this day, from August 31st to November 9. A period more than that, but I've taken only 51 entries. Means 51 rows are there, and 16 columns are there for data. There are other columns for titles. So I'm just starting this. I will take up maybe in a couple of days, or frequently, maybe in 1 week time. I collect data, keep it entry in this file, and then discuss with you how it's moving. I understand it's for public to know, because every day they say we have saved so many people, we have so much, we have done so much, but this picture, their own data which they publish, is telling some other story. That's fine. One more thing I'll show in this, because it's Excel, so I'm taking 130 here. Say I take 25, let us say I take 25. You can see here, immediately watch, it will change. You can see everything has changed. If I take 130, if I take 120, let us say, if I take 120, it change again. Or if I take 140, 135 for example, if I take 135, it change again. This is where Excel use is there. So I'll go back to 130, so the changes are taking again. This 125, so I keep 130, all cells are 130. I'm directly linking this from this cell. This is why I highlighted cell has been linked here, all this value, because I'm using the other dollars value, and this is formula very easy. You can calculate that 100 by E556, so you get means number of days. So this is a function, double function here for this seed, You can browse, you can scan the sheet, and you can see if you want to if it's full on, I'll leave it to you. You can see it's okay. You can reduce so that it's easily visible. So it's visible. You can see all, even curve you can see here. This curve is very important graphics. You can even see otherwise also. If you convert this curve to, if you convert this curve to columns, I think match style, let's say you can say it's here like this. You may say that, let's say, okay, it's like this. You can convert here as well, or you can convert it to pi. You can see same curve is here, but there are columns here, say rods, bars here, and change style types. This type, you can say. Then we may say something other than this. Let's say pie chart, and see how pi works here. Let's see how it works, and then you can see pie chart here as well. So I'm trying to show you every point. And if I say take this is a different one, you can say here, let's like this, and you can say this as well. So let's go back to original one. So this I keep there. This is original one, easily understood by everybody. So I think if they complete down here, this is here, it's very brief. And or if you go back to original one, little down. I think I can do little down. It's too big, so it's okay. It's okay. I think it's okay. Let's deploy it again so that it is clear. It is clear to you and to everybody. A little more. I brought a little more. So I think that's right. Okay, I think that's right. So graphic is also right now. I think you got what I said. I'll continue with this file from time to time, and this data is, as I said, this is that. Welcome, Mr. Ayappanadar. Let's browse again so that it will be clear here. You can see that. Browse again. There's no issue. You can browse it anytime. So I think something here. I put this back here. It doesn't matter, as far as these cells are concerned. Well, we'll see how best to present this. That point is very important. Again, I'm telling you, I have converted this data of COVID-19 published by government, and I could only collect correctly all data from 31st and some data not available directly to today, and this file is for today. So I'll move then now to some other work. I close this. There's no remark here. I can say a population indicator. Indicator means it's an exact one. That means of indicate. And this is a linked one. This okay. So you can say these cells are free. These cells are free. This column is free. This column is indicative, and this is length. This all a calculated formula, and this is free from government's information. This is calculated formula, and this is also calculated formula. This is free from government information, and also this is calculated column, and this is free information from government website, and this is free calculated column, and this is free information from government website. Well, this is calculated column, this free information from government website, and this calculated column. This is what is actually behind this. So I think you must raise questions now. You got means this curve is telling every story. This curve is telling you every story. This is very important curve, that it is telling every story how game is being played behind scene. That must be very well. I'll have to see something else. Let's see something else here. I think you got what I mean to say, and I think we should close this file now. It's about 45 minutes. I think I'll explain when I have more information. I think maybe in 7 days or in 10 days. जब भी इन्फॉर्मेशन होगी 8-10 दिन में मैं उसको पोस्ट तो करता ही हूँ डेली. आई एम पोस्टिंग एवरी डे, दैट आई पोस्ट एवरी डे. सो I don't think there's any problem in that information being posted, and you're getting the information every day, and that's what is required. But this is analytical study, very very important study. This study, you can say, it takes some time, but once I start this, my only objective is that you should get right conclusion, right analysis, not be misled by press people or television people or the government itself. Publication is there for formality sake, but we have to understand real publicity, what it says. If it doesn't tell anything or it just misleads the public, there's no meaning of that, and that's only my purpose behind this. I'm not going to talk a lot on this now, because I'm going to close this, and that's a very important point. And this is about, and you people understand why I'm doing this. I'm just doing it for your sake. That don't just believe in what government publishes or public speaks, premise speaks, or what Indian Express or Times or other paper speak in their favor or report. You check yourself. I'm giving you that power, that information from government itself, and this is called analytical study. This is based on calculations, and calculation done based on information from their portal. That information is changed every day, and you cannot recover it. This means I have to maintain records of that. What type of records I can show you that also, but that is in a PDF form. You won't be. I can't use that here because this is not Excel screen share, so PDF cannot work. But even then, means last file also I showed to you. You remember I showed you last file also, Excel file. I think that was Excel, but I worked on Excel. I converted to the other one. So I'll show you that one also. That's very important one. Let's say this one. This is 31/8. I think it was yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday. But that was this file, and This is this is not this is there. I showed to you before, before this was PDF on video. Actually, I worked this file, and this was, you can say, this was there, whole file, and this was done that way. And there's means different columns in this case, not exactly numbers. So I changed complete here just for information. I'm showing you that one, and this is that file which is looks better, which looks more professional than that. And purpose should be served, and purpose is we should follow up, we should understand, we should study, we should analyze information that we get, because after all, it's question of lives and death. And if today you think what I ask is that big, you can say here, I'll show you. I mean, this is now what we say that how many percent are there. Now person, as I will say, you can see that how many persons have been percentage-wise tested, and that's here total test done over population. So that is this one, total test over population. You see 9.121 9.121 today. I mean, this is 6 point average 6.8 on an average. So otherwise you can say this one is percent is daily test in relation to this population. That 130 crore population we have, and total test done per population per day is this one. Remaining is there. Question arises that can say here, sorry, here it says that percentage daily tests in relation to population, that is that one, and that's average. And here it is percentage total tests done over population, total tests done over population, and that is only 6.8. So you can see remaining population to be tested is 93. Now you see yourself how many people have been tested. Very few people. I'm not taking it's very 93% people required to be tested. So and you need 1285 days or 3.5 years for that. And is that practical? My question is that I can understand there are about, you can say, according to just assessment, that maybe about you can say 10 to 15 crores people have already been infected with not according to this one, but according to assessment. And if really they are, which we have to discover, or we will know only when they are tested. So there are 10 crores, let's say 10 crores, then 10 crore can become 12 crore in a couple of days or weeks, and then like that you may get 25 crores, sometimes maybe 30 crores, sometimes maybe more, and nobody knows what will be the answer for that. So that's only my point of concern. And because I know the whole information, and government is not publishing any analytical data, they just give daily wage, I mean, so daily data only, and then remove that and refresh it by other ones, update, and no analytical picture is provided by government. And that's real. This graph clearly says, if you project this graph to backside, means similar type of figure would come, means it would be like this, going down, and this is peak here they're showing. So you just think of, means how crazy it is. You can say in this one, as a daily positive, here you see this series is not mentioning 90,632, 90,802, then 75,809. It's not giving any sensible one. It's not giving any sensible one. It was 69,921, then immediately rise 78, and then 83, 883, and then here 90 and 90,000, and here 95,000. See, again 96,000, 97,000. You don't find any consistency in data. How they are working, I don't know. All data is different. All data is misleading. All complete misleading data. That's a problem means. And average is coming ridiculous 65,653. So if I say fabricated in the sense, they just want to show that less people are being positive. That's not our aim. That's not our aim. It is that also you can see in this. There's no consistency anywhere in this data. No consistency, as if there is no one to check, there is no one to cross check, there's no one to analysis. It seems that no analytical mind is working in government of our country. It's very very serious issue. At least as a citizen, I cannot take it for granted. So I'm just involving myself in this study as based on whatever information I take, and this is really I cannot say it's right or wrong, but it is whatever it is. So with this information, I think I will not take much time, more time, and I hope that this approach which I am adopting, maybe you also like, though it's not entertaining, it's not smiling or something. It's a very serious issue for people to think for themselves how far they are safe and